What made my salon colorist turn completely white when she saw what my natural hair color actually was underneath? I'd been dyeing my hair jet black for 15 years, since I was 13, every 3 weeks, religiously, touching up roots the second they appeared. My colorist Marie had been maintaining it for the last 5 years and always joked that I was her most dedicated client. She had no idea why I was so obsessive about keeping my natural color hidden. Last month, I finally decided it was time to go back to my natural color. I was tired of the maintenance, the expense, and most importantly, tired of hiding from my past. I made an appointment with Marie for a color correction, warning her it would be a big job. Finally going to see what's under all that black? She laughed as I sat in her chair. Must be pretty light if you've been covering it this long. Blonde? Red, maybe? I just smiled nervously. She started applying the color remover, chatting about technique and process. As the black began to lift, Marie's chattering slowed. I watched in the mirror as her face changed from curious to confused to completely shocked. Her hands actually started trembling. The first pass revealed something unexpected. My hair wasn't a normal color underneath. It was white, pure, snow white. Not gray, not silver, but white like paper. That's not possible, Marie whispered. You're 28. This can't be your natural color. But it was. I have a condition called Marie Antoinette syndrome, where extreme trauma can cause sudden permanent hair whitening. Mine happened when I was 13, triggered by something I'd never told anyone outside my immediate family. Marie continued processing my hair, each stage revealing more white until my entire head looked like fresh snow. Other stylists stopped working to stare. Clients turned in their chairs. The salon went quiet except for the hum of hairdryers. What happened to you? Marie asked softly. I took a deep breath and told her the story I'd been hiding for 15 years. When I was 13, I witnessed my older brother's murder. We were walking home from school when someone tried to rob us. Jeremy fought back to protect me. The attacker stabbed him 7 times while I watched, frozen in terror. Jeremy died in my arms, his blood soaking into my clothes, my hands, my hair. I woke up in the hospital 3 days later. I'd gone into shock, been catatonic for days. When the nurses brought me a mirror, my previously brown hair had turned completely white, every strand from root to tip, bleached by trauma. The doctor said it was rare but documented, a physical manifestation of psychological trauma. My parents immediately started dyeing it, trying to help me look normal, to avoid questions, to let me pretend it hadn't happened. For 15 years, I'd maintained the lie. The black dye a shield against questions I didn't want to answer, memories I didn't want to revisit. Marie was crying now, color remover still in her gloved hands. Why now? She asked. Why reveal it now? I explained that I'd been in therapy for 2 years, finally processing the trauma properly. My therapist suggested that hiding my white hair was just another way of hiding from what happened, that accepting my appearance might help me accept my past. Besides, I added, I'm tired of being afraid, tired of hiding. Jeremy died protecting me. The least I can do is live authentically. Marie hugged me, getting color remover on both of us. The other stylists gathered around, offering support and tissues. One older client said, honey, you look like an angel. The final reveal was stunning. My white hair was healthy, thick, almost luminescent under the salon lights. Marie styled it into a modern cut that made me look ethereal rather than elderly. People started taking photos, asking if it was a special technique. When I said it was natural, they didn't believe me. Walking out of the salon with white hair for the first time in 15 years was terrifying. People stared, but not with pity or fear. They looked amazed, curious, even envious. A teenager asked if I was cosplaying some anime character. A photographer asked if I modeled. The real test came when I visited my parents. My mom cried when she saw me, but not sad tears. You look like yourself again, she said. I'd forgotten how beautiful your hair was, even after everything. My dad hugged me and whispered, Jeremy would be proud of you for being brave. Social media exploded when I posted before and after photos with my story. Thousands of people shared their own trauma responses, physical manifestations of psychological pain. I started getting messages from others with Marie Antoinette syndrome who'd been hiding too. Marie now specializes in helping people with trauma-related hair changes. She's become an advocate for accepting unusual appearances. She keeps my before photo in her portfolio, not as a transformation to be proud of, but as a reminder that sometimes the most dramatic change is revealing who you really are. My white hair still attracts attention. People ask if it's real, if I'm albino, if it's for fashion. Sometimes I tell them the truth, sometimes I don't. But I never hide it anymore. It's my reminder that I survived something unsurvivable, that trauma changed me but didn't break me, that my brother's sacrifice wasn't in vain.